Hello gorgeous soul friends, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Hannah, welcome to Moses channel, and it's such an honor to be a part of your wondrous earth experience today. So we're going to be looking into what you are going to be manifesting in the month of February. So keep in mind, I am not the operant power in your reality. Ultimately, you are the one creating your life. So this is really just a guide to confirm manifestations that you've already put into vibrational escrow, or maybe this reading will inspire some new ones, who knows. But let's go ahead and look into what you got going on this month in February. If you'd like to book a personal reading, know that my website is down below in the description box. I am doing 50% off your first reading when you use the code Empress. On any tarot reading on my website, so go check that out at madamdevoe.com. It'll be in the description box below. So let's see what you guys got going on this month. Confidence is your key to success. Okay, so it feels like you guys are really speaking out this month, or there's like something that you are very passionate about. Like there's something that I think some of you are even fighting for. Some of you may feel like you're having to kind of fight to the tail end for something. I think for some of you, like you're pushing an idea like on somebody. For some of you, this might be like related to work. You might be trying to convince your boss to take on some new people, even though, you know, he keeps saying he doesn't have the budget for it or something like that. Or this could be you, pushing your parents to make a decision with something. Maybe some of you are pushing your parents to try to move. You're pushing yourself to want to move or something like that. There's just this energy of you really, really fighting for something and you really pushing for something in the month of February. And I do feel like it seems as though all odds are against you. Like with whatever this thing is, it feels like the odds have kind of been against you. You've been just getting pushback and pushback continuously from this. And I think in the month of February, you will begin to really see forward movement. Look at this. You got luck is on your side. Full moon or new moon in Aquarius. Blah, blah, blah. New moon in Sagittarius. Sorry, guys. Luck is on your side this month. Something is moving forward. There's something that you've been pushing for and that you've been really, really fighting for. And like maybe you've been trying to manifest this thing and you've been seeing no luck and no avail. I feel like some of you guys are actually going to get help manifesting something in the month of February. So maybe some of you guys are going to be hiring somebody, like, you know how some people pay other people to do like spells for them and stuff like that. Or maybe you'll just ask like a friend, like, hey, can you say a quick prayer for me? You know what I mean? Or hey, like, can you help me manifest this? Can you help me visualize this? Like, I really, really need your help with something. Maybe you're going to help a friend of yours manifest something for them, or a family member. Maybe it's you and your partner, like you and your boyfriend or girlfriend. You're getting together and trying to manifest something together. For some of you, I do see you getting into a new relationship in the month of February. Or if you're already in a relationship, I see you taking this relationship deeper. Like if you're talking to somebody or you're kind of in like a situationship, right? If you're microdosing hell in a situationship, then I do see you taking things a little bit deeper this month in the month of February, and getting that security from the person that you're with. Getting that sense of security. Because now in the month of February, you're confident. You're confident about the things that you're doing. You're confident about the people that you're with. So if you're kind of feeling, we'll say insecure, or if you're feeling a little bit confused or shaky about like a person that you're talking to or like a person that you've been seeing, just know that in the month of February, you are going to feel more confident about this person. So I think that they're going to do something that possibly boosts your confidence in them. So maybe this person will make things official. Maybe this person will post you on their Instagram. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Like this, whoever you're talking to or whoever you're dating is going to do something that makes you feel very secure and very confident in the relationship and very confident in them. Again, if you're already dating somebody, I feel like you might be taking this relationship maybe a little bit deeper this month, in the month of February. You know, maybe you guys are going to be sharing a home, taking on the finances, like splitting the finances, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. Yeah, again, I feel like there's this energy of fighting tirelessly for something. Because you know this is it. Like, you know your way is right. Okay, like seriously, guys, I feel like you deep down know your way is right with whatever this is, whatever it is that you've been trying to fight for, whatever it is that you're trying to push for. You know this is the right thing for you. You know this is the right thing for your company, for your life, whatever, right? Even if people in your life are telling you no, or telling you that you shouldn't prioritize these things, or telling you that you can't do it, or telling you that it's not possible, you're fighting and you're pushing because you have confidence that whatever this is going to be successful. So I really, really, really do believe there's something that you're going to see a lot of forward movement with in the month of February. It feels like it's something that you've been pushing for. For some of you, this could be a relationship. Like maybe you're with somebody who has kind of disappointed you in terms of the relationship sector. Like you might have been kind of pushing for a relationship, and maybe this person has kind of just been like, no, like I'm not ready for one, you know, I'm not ready to get married, I'm not ready to have children, like all of that stuff. I do feel like in the month of February, you might see a change of heart, because you do have this Two of Coins, you have the Two of Wands, so somebody might change their mind in the month of February. So if you've been pushing for a relationship or you've been pushing for marriage, I do see somebody kind of letting up. You're very close to achieving your goal. Look at this, guys. I cannot make this up. It's here. Something you've been fighting for, something you've been pushing for is here. For some of you, maybe you've been contacting a company like tirelessly. You've been reaching out to them and saying, hey, you know, what's the status of my application? What's the status of my job listing? All of that stuff. Like you might be kind of pushing to see like what the status is in regards to like getting a job. Or maybe there's a specific school you want to go to and you haven't heard back from them, and you're having to push them and reach out to them. I'm just seeing you having to kind of do something over and over, say something over and over, repeat yourself over and over and over and over again. Because I'm hearing like, I've sent this email 5 times before, I've said this already, we've had this conversation already. Like it feels like whatever it is that you're pushing for, you've been pushing for it for a while. And I think that you have been kind of just continuously pushing for it. And that's why you're going to see results with it. So don't give up, guys. Like if there's something that you know you're going to achieve, or you know this is right for you, keep pushing for it, keep fighting for it. Like the universe is coming through. Time to breathe out. Look this. Look at this. Take time to breathe out. You can relax. You can breathe out, because everything is working out in the month of February as far as like whatever it is that you've been pushing for. This could also be a court case as well. Like some of you may have been pushing for somebody's innocence, pushing for your own innocence, pushing for some kind of financial compensation with something. Like maybe you're in the process of like suing somebody else, or maybe you're involved in some kind of lawsuit and you're pushing like for this person to pay up their child support, or you're pushing this person to pay like maybe for some kind of workman's comp. But take time to breathe out, because I do feel like whatever this is, I feel like it's going to take care of itself. Like it's already in the process of taking care of itself. I think there's some people outside doing construction next door. So like if you hear people talking in the background, just know that's where it's coming from. But I do feel like there is this energy of you getting something that you have been pushing for. And it's going to be a nice energy, a nice time to breathe out. Like you're going to be able to really just finally, right? Get to enjoy whatever it is that you've been pushing for. So if it's that relationship, like maybe you're going to start spending time with your partner as baes. Okay? Like not just as friends. Not just as friends, okay, as baes, right? Like somebody's getting posted as hashtag bae on the story, on the Instagram posts. on Facebook, I don't know. Somebody's getting posted as bae. And I think that's going to completely change the dynamic of your life. It's going to change the dynamic of your day to day, because I think a lot of you spend a lot of time thinking about this relationship. If this is a relationship, you might stress a lot about this person, or you might stress a lot about this situationship. If you are making things official in February, I do feel like it's going to be a breath out or breath out for you, like a sigh of relief, if you will. In February, I also see you choosing happiness. Like some of you are walking away from something that, you know, maybe the money was good, right? If this was a job, maybe the money was really good, but the benefits weren't there. Like you didn't get to spend time with your loved ones, you know, you never got to see your family, never got to see your friends, hardly ever get to spend time at home. It's this energy of not having time for something, or not, even though like there is a significant benefit to something, right? Like if this is a school, maybe, you know, it is going to get you a really high paying job right after graduation, or it's like the top school in the country, but you're going to be completely isolated from everybody you care about. It's like a trade-off, you know what I mean? Like you've had to trade something very valuable in order to get something else that's also really valuable, but maybe not as important as what it's taking away. Does that make sense? So like the money isn't worth what this job or what this school or whatever this thing you're walking away from takes away from you. This could also be a relationship. Some of you may be recently out of a relationship. Maybe the relationship was very abusive. Maybe the relationship was very toxic, for lack of a better word. Yeah, you got 5 of Wands. There could possibly have been a lot of jealousy. There could have possibly been maybe even cheating, a lot of fighting. And you're coming to this place of like finally finding your peace with the 10 of Cups. Again, it's the sigh of relief. February is going to be a big ass sigh of relief, and pardon my French. It's going to be a huge just like letting go of all that was stressing you out. Because there's going to be some kind of circumstance, maybe an opportunity that presents itself that's going to really make you feel relaxed. And even excited for the future. Honestly, even excited. For some of you, this could be a job. This could be a new job opportunity. Maybe some of you are, you know, recently laid off. Or maybe your parents have been recently laid off. I do feel like somebody's parents are going to be finding a job, or you might be finding a job in the month of February. Because that might also be that sigh of relief. It's like somebody's worried about the bills. If you're worried about your bills right now, and you're worried about like making next month's rent, or making, you know, whatever it is that you need to cover, don't worry about that, because I think you're going to have some kind of opportunity come forth in the nick of time. Prosperity lies ahead. I'm telling you guys, new moon in Taurus, there's something new ahead. I think for a lot of you, this could be a new home, this could be a new job, but whatever it is, it's prosperous. There's something new that's coming in for a lot of people in February. For some of you, it's a relationship. You know, Taurus also rules the Hierophant, which can be marriage. So some of you may be getting married. Some of you may be dating somebody right now that by Taurus season, you'll be married to them. Or you may be seeing someone right now, and by Taurus season, you'll be married to them. They could have an air sign moon. Like an Aquarius moon, or a Libra moon, or a Gemini moon. Someone with a Gemini moon is getting married in April, May time frame, in the springtime. Yeah, something that has made you feel so alone, guys. Like alone is the biggest word that I'm picking up with this King of Swords and the Hermit. This is somebody who has felt so isolated. It's almost like nobody understands. Nobody understands what I'm going through. You know, with this Nine of Wands, you've been through it. Pushing for whatever this is. It's like you're the only one that seems to stand up and fight for whatever this is. And you're done. Like you're really, really tired because it's made you feel so alone. But I do feel like February is going to show the fruits of this work. You've really, really been utilizing your head here, guys. Like I'm telling you, there's something that you're pushing for. I will say it again, because I've said this 500 times in this video. There is something that you're pushing for, be it a relationship, something at your job. Maybe you're pushing your parents to move somewhere. You're pushing yourself to move somewhere. You're pushing someone to move. I don't know. But whatever it is, you're going to be successful in the month of February. And you're the only one that's been pushing for this. So like for some of you, like you feel as though you're the only one putting in the effort in your relationship, you know, or you feel like you're the only one, you know, pushing for a relationship. Maybe the other person is, you know, more reserved and like, no, I'm not ready or whatever. It just feels like there's something you're pushing for and you're doing it alone. Right? Like if this is a work scenario, you might be the only employee that's pushing for this raise. But hell, you are pushing. Okay, so it's going to pull through, is essentially what I'm trying to say. I'll pull a couple more cards. I'll actually just pull one more card because I really need to wrap this up. But let's see. Let's conclude the reading for February. What is going to be happening? What's going to be manifested in the month of February? Step out of your comfort zone. I'm telling you, some of you guys are going into new terrain. There's new opportunities, new jobs, new school, new people, new friends, guys. New relationships. I'm telling you, some of you guys are single right now. You may be dating somebody by the end of February. Like you may be like sitting on your couch right now alone, not talking to anybody, not a single boo. That phone is dry as hell. And you're sitting here watching this video like, nope, that is not going to be me. It's going to be you. It's especially going to be you. So yeah, there's definitely, I think, a lot of people that are going to get into a relationship in February. Because it just happens so fast. It's like a whirlwind. It's like a whirlwind. It's going to happen right under your nose, guys. Something is coming to you, and it's manifesting right under your nose. You may already be involved in whatever this is. For some of you, you could already have that raise that you're pushing for and you don't even know it yet. Or like if you're pushing to, you know, manifest a lump sum of money, like that lump sum of money might already be in your bank account. Or like it might already be somewhere where you haven't looked. So just keep pushing, guys. Like keep setting intentions. Keep pushing for what you believe in and what you're staunch about, because I'm telling you guys, in February, there's going to be some kind of energy that supports whatever you're passionate about, whatever you've been pushing for, whatever you've been repeating yourself over and over and over and over and over again about. This month is going to show fruit for those things. So keep affirming, keep pushing, keep persisting. I'll see you guys later. Remember, guys, if you want a personal reading, check out my website down below, madamdevoe.com. You'll get 50% off when you use the code Empress on any tarot reading. And yeah, you can check that out on my website. You can also check out my channel, Madame Devoe. I make other tarot readings and I make educational vlogs about the occult and consciousness and all of that good stuff. So I'll see you later. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.